So for weeks, Andrew Scheer has been standing up in the House of Commons and asking Justin Trudeau over and over and over again about the whole India at-wall case, and saying that Justin Trudeau had given classified information to reporters and he won't share it with other MPs and all Canadians. Here he is.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday the Public Safety Minister claimed that no classified information was shared with the media by the National Security Advisor regarding the presence of a convicted terrorist on the Prime Minister's trip to India. He then said that all the information was already reported in the media. Now, senior trusted journalists who were on that conference call with the National Security Advisor say otherwise. They say they were specifically told that they could not report some things. So why won't the Prime Minister provide the same briefing to members of Parliament that he's already given to the media?
And how did Justin Trudeau answer time and time and time again?
Mr. Speaker, what Canadians can't understand is that the member opposite, the leader of the official opposition, has been given the opportunity to receive a full classified briefing on all aspects of this issue and chooses not to understand the truth. Now, for 10 years, Stephen Harper and his gang, muzzled scientists, ignored facts, ignored the truth. 2.5 years later, it's clear the Conservatives haven't learned their lesson. They'd rather not hear the truth if it jars against their political.
So finally, Andrew Scheer really gives it to Justin Trudeau. And what did he give Trudeau? Well, it turns out a silly little list of demands so he can pretend he's an authority figure over the situation when he admits that it was all bullshit the whole time. The information that was given to reporters was not classified. Justin had been offering him a classified briefing the whole time, but Andrew Scheer chose to ignore the truth so he could play his silly games with his silly scandals, because in his lust for power, he puts the party over country. And let's not forget, after the Liberals defeated a motion by the Conservatives to have the Prime Minister's National Security Advisor come in to speak to the House and all members of Parliament, the Conservatives decided to throw a hissy-fit filibuster, lasting all night and costing the Canadian taxpayers just $1,050,000. And every single vote they held that night was a vote of confidence. So if the Liberals had lost one of them, that could have triggered an election. So the Conservatives were actually willing to overthrow the government over this. And back in 2011, when the NDP held a filibuster, Candice Bergen complained that it was a waste of taxpayers' money. But in 2018, she's perfectly fine wasting our money so that it could throw a hissy fit over bullshit. It's a bullshit hissy fit filibuster. Anyways, Pew Report, bye. Oh, wait. Just as I was about to start rendering this out and get her up on the YouTubes, I noticed that Diane Marie, who I chat with and follow on Twitter, had responded to this. Janice Dixon, who is a political reporter, author, maritimer in Ottawa. Okay. Feds relent. Offer committee briefing on India trip by PM's National Security Advisor. Wait, they relent? Well, you know, you can look right here is my video, or the video that we're talking about is from March 28th. This is April 4th. And you're saying that and a nice little crappy picture that you got there of the Prime Minister, by the way, that you're saying that he gave in to Scheer's demands? No. If you click on it, Feds relent. Offer committee briefing on India trip by PM's National Security Advisor. Date April 4th. That is 100% complete bullshit. So she tweets that, and you see that I tweeted, you know, the CPAC dated March 28th. And that's the video that we're talking about here today. And how did this go over? Polynerd wrote, "What? Are you unaware that Scheer lied about not being offered the briefing?" Oh, she's aware, don't worry. Sunnyways RF20. Kathy, no, Scheer accepted security briefing, then invited his caucus and press. Read his tweet. Said he would only stay for classified briefing after. Read his tweet. He is a sneaky son of a bitch. I agree with you, Kathy. And one of my favorites on here, Grumpy Granny. Janice, why as a political reporter would you try to mislead people? The feds have not relented as you claim. As you well know or should know, Andrew Scheer has finally accepted the offer he had from day one. And Nikki relented, quote unquote. And Shane McDonald, almost 12 hours since you posted this inaccurate headline. Are you complicit or just not motivated by facts? And Lisa, well, this didn't go well for you at all, did it? Not a con to be seen to defend you either. See what happens when you lie for a con? They bail on you when you get caught. Every single time. And it goes on and on. Tommaso, this is bullshit. Anyways, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. People calling out this bullshit. So I guess what you could say, given that this was March 28th, and she's saying on April 4th, that the feds relent, that Justin gave in. I'd hate to say it, but to quote the greatest president ever, I guess you'd have to say this is certifiably fake news. We're sick of your silly games and your bullshit. That's what I really wanted to say, but I had to say it all fancy first. Fuck.